I'm Stephen Webster, I'm a jeweller. This year we mark the 25th anniversary of our most iconic collection, Crystal Haze. Crystal Haze is a concept. It was really about making a piece of material that was relatively precious appear to be bigger than it really was. So it was like an illusion. So I was first introduced to, I suppose, a more exotic palette of gemstones through my boss when I was living in Canada. His real interest was just going out to far-flung parts of the world and bringing back rocks. And one of the first places that he took me where I think I really understood this world, the world that he was sort of frequenting, was where the world comes together, the gem world. People from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Brazil, Africa, America, you name it, everywhere where they find material, and they kind of show their wares. And Tucson Gem Show is really where you see that. We're going to come over to I'll call one of the classic colours, which is turquoise. We're going to start the journey from here to the Crystal Haze stone, because I'm going to take a piece of this material to the lapidary, which is a stone cutter, and we're going to see what happens from then on. Behind me is a shed, and in that shed is one of Britain's only lapidaries, Emma.
Hi Stephen, great to have you back in the shed. I'm going to take you through the processes of cutting the turquoise for the Crystal Haze sections. So the first stage is just sawing the material up. So the next stage after sawing is I've got to turn this into this. So now I'm just grinding the curve on the top of the stone. But then obviously you need to get this shape to fit the crystal top perfectly. And for that I would use a diamond grit, which I would mix with water to create a paste. And then the two together are ground together like that, and then you get a perfect fit. Although this piece has been finished, there are a few areas that need a bit of TLC. So I'm just going to mount it on the stick and then polish those sections.
It wasn't until 1995, which was sometime after I'd sort of initially started experimentation, that I was able to introduce the product to a high profile person. It was Madonna, and she just wanted to see my jewellery. First thing she saw was Crystal Haze ring, and that was it. She sort of honed in on it. Very, very quickly, other high profile people were sort of focused on Crystal Haze. So we had Christina Aguilera and Pink and even Jennifer Lopez. So really different characters, if you like, but still high profile performers. So that was quite exciting times. And I think it opened up the possibilities of more and more and more unusual material being incorporated into fine jewellery and it being accepted. We sort of looked at the calendar and 2020 was the 25th anniversary, which seemed like the perfect time to launch a celebration of Crystal Haze, but also to launch a collection that was very, very easy to track back to what it was about those pieces that long ago. And so we launched CH2. CH2 collection is really about a stripped back to the story, the focus, which is the gem, the Crystal Haze gem. So CH2 is a celebration of, I would say, sort of my life.